Good morning. I'm back again. It's good to see you, my friends. Well, today we're going to talk about subject that's been in pretty sure everyone's feed lately. Rappers. Yeah, they're all over the place these days, and gotta admit, I'm disappointed in rappers like Nikki Minaj, Young Thug, 21 Savage, Kodak. I guess I expected too much from these guys. Maybe. For years, they've profited off of creating violent, destructive content, normalizing and glorifying gun use, hypermasculinity, and I don't think they understand that many of our younger listeners may internalize these messages. So when you are a messenger, you have to be a little more careful with the message that you're putting out there. Now, one thing that they all have in common is the fact that they've profited handsomely from black pain. So if you want to peel this back layer by layer, you should look to these record companies, the distributors. Peel back the layers to see exactly who profits from the violence in our community and from the pain. Who directly profits? Because it's not the artists. The artists make a fraction of what they should. The real profit is in the hands of these big record companies. They've created a psychological impact that will be lasting. And I'm one of the few people who think they owe all of us an apology. Or at least to the kids. So now, Barbs, I just want to know, is this your leader?
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys.
Who are the bad guys? You guys jump in the comments and tell me who the bad guys are.
This administration is full of people with heart and soul. Oh, Gabby Poo, it only gets worse from here for you, buddy. It's the end of the road for you, my love. Religious freedom means we all can sing our fame.
Is this your leader? Barbs? I mean, because if it is, y'all got some explaining to do. So, if y'all want, you can go to CNN, a couple other outlets, and finish watching some of the snippets from this. Or there are a lot of creators on TikTok that also provided a pretty useful point of view, and some of them break this down a little bit better than I can. But being that I've released music, and I released music with the purpose of not harming young minds, yeah, I think it's a personal choice. And some people will always choose making $1 over being responsible for the content that they put out. And I think you see this throughout the industry. Anyone can put bars down on a catchy beat. Anyone. Hell, I did mine with artificial intelligence on a catchy beat. But the message that you put out, at the end of the day, that's yours. Yeah, and you should defend it. But the destruction, the impacts of drill music, gangster rap, I just think that is something that set us back a little bit. When we could have been, giving the younger generations a pathway to financial literacy, which is something that a lot of people in our community lack. So, Barbs, take this to your leader. Here's a way for her and some of these other rappers to make things right with the community. And yeah, answer for those sins, man. Because this was a choice. Just like it was her choice to stand up on this stage and, back an administration that doesn't back a lot of her followers. But that's just, my 2 cents, my worldview. And in my worldview, I'm not trying to amplify violence. That's not what we need right now. I'm not trying to ride to the soundtrack of my own destruction. And personally, I've always tried to monitor what my children listen to, which is why I created my own music. Because if you're riding around bobbing your head to something, well, it's going to be my soundtrack and not someone else's. And I know I'm not running around saying craziness, right? It's unacceptable. But yeah, this is my perspective. And like I said, Barbs, this is your leader. Man, time for y'all to wake up. Think for yourself. Be better humans. I know I'm not perfect, but we can all strive to be better humans every day. And it starts with you. Alright? So just like I said, do your own homework. Look back and see specifically who profits from your pain. And that'll help you understand the story a little bit more deeply. Alright, so until the next one, it's my 2 cents. I'm out.